We've been asking our guys to come out and try to put 40 minutes both sides of the ball together. That's been the closest we've come, because this is a tough team. Mississippi State, I think they've been out-rebounded twice all year. That was one of them. We challenged our guys after the rebounding debacle at Georgia, and it was awful at Georgia to bounce back. We did a great job. It helped. Mo Diabate, I thought, played really well against Mississippi State at their place. We ended up getting him almost 20 minutes, and he led us in rebounding. Judy's one rebound away from a double-double. Thought that's the best game he's probably played. He's getting more comfortable. He's getting tougher. Playing spacing big like Grant at the 5 helps us be able to play Diabate a little bit more at the 4. He's helping us. But, we challenged our guys. I thought we were a little soft at Georgia with the rebounds, defense, the start to the game. I think they answered that pretty well. We chart those blue-collar points. And I respect Mississippi State as much as anybody in this league. I think I coached against Coach Jans back in the MAC. He's always had one of the hardest playing teams in his league. They still do. And, they're a little banged up. TJ didn't play in the second half. But I thought for a tough, hard-nosed, blue-collar team like Mississippi State, we did great. We almost doubled them. We chart the blue-collar points. We had us for 100 and almost 120, 118 and a half, and they had 64. So, Mo Diabate won the hard hat. I thought he's tough, physical, hard-nosed. I thought he played really well. So for a game when we didn't shoot it particularly great, we didn't shoot it awful, but we didn't shoot it great from 3. We were able to get and we didn't get to the free throw line hardly at all. At one point in the second half, I think late in the second half, we'd taken 1 free throw. So for not shooting it great and really not getting to the line, we'd made a lot of other things go well. Some second chance points, some turn them over more than we've been turning people over. We ended up with 27 points off turnovers. So I thought a lot of that was effort. We're getting our guys to play a little bit more aggressive on D, play harder, be more assertive. So I think and this is a really compliant group. When we make points that we need to improve on, they've done a pretty good job improving on them.
Yeah, Kai Spears had 5, or he had in 1 minute he had.
He's a
5
scholarship
points.
player now. He better produce when he gets in the game, right?
Exactly, and he also drew a foul, 2 free throws. Just what are your thoughts on what he was able to do?
Happy for him. He's a kid that works really hard. It's all about the team, that gets in the gym, works with our guys, works on his own game. He's coming. He doesn't get a chance to play very many minutes. It's hard to be a walk-on at this level, but, when I can get him in, I'm going to get him in. And he doesn't play scared. He went to the rim. He made his 2 free throws. He hit the 1-3 had. A pretty productive 1 minute and 2 seconds. So it's good.
Speaking of someone that didn't play a lot but played well while he did, Wage, not very often you see a 6'10" guy get 2 steals and 2 breakaway dunks. Just what did you see from him, and what kind of boost did he provide y'all?
We're going to have him take Sam Walters in a one-on-one session on how to convert breakaway dunks. Sam might have been a little tired there, but no, Mo plays hard. It's, he's one of the worst in the country at fouls committed per 40. We got to get him to stop fouling so much, but kind of his whole package is play hard, play aggressive. We got to get him to do it without fouling, but, he turned some people over, got some deflections, made some big plays. So I was happy. Shoot, he couldn't have played him any more minutes. I think he fouled out. Yeah, he's had quite a few foul outs in limited amount of time. If maybe it's good with his foot that he can't play as many minutes because he fouls out quick. But in his 11 minutes, he was pretty good. 6 points, 3 rebounds, plus 11 in 11 minutes. Pretty productive night.
How would you assess the job you guys did on Tolu tonight, and how do you think the team has progressed on kind of guarding talented bigs overall?
We've gotten significantly better. Tolu's one of maybe the best post-up big in the league. He still ended up with 23, so it wasn't great, to be honest with you. But we didn't double much. We doubled occasionally and turned them over some. For a guy that doesn't handle the ball a ton, we turned them over twice, and I thought those were big. But, Grant fouled out. So Grant did a great job on him last time. We thought he could guard him more one-on-one. He wasn't as good this time as last time. But, we did an adequate job as a team. We did a pretty good job on their entire team. But we probably got to do a little better, to be honest with you. But I thought it wasn't bad.
Nate,
Graded a B. I'm a teacher by trade, or used to be. Hopefully not anymore, but we'll give it a B, C plus maybe.
Nate, I'm a huge romantic comedy fan, and there was a moment under 4 minutes where it looked like your team had fallen in love with playing defense. Do you feel like this team's falling in love with playing defense and working harder more and more as the season goes on?
Man, I hope so, because I thought from the 8-4 we fell in love with not playing defense. So then maybe at the we got some other more fresh bodies in at the under 4. I thought we did a fairly decent job closing it. I mean, it takes a really mature group to play really hard. Even if you're up 30, we got to mature a little bit, but we matured in the fact we came out and played hard for a majority of the game. But look, Mo Diabate, Mo Wage, look, Rylan Griffin, I thought look at the job Rylan Griffin did on Josh Hubbard tonight. I mean, Hubbard went 1 for 9. Rylan's our tallest of the 4 guards we start, but we decided to put him on their shortest player because he's their leading scorer from the perimeter. He studied him, really locks into prepping himself to cover these matchups. Anytime he could get himself on Hubbard, he did, and I thought he did a great job. So we do have some guys more and more starting to trend that way. If we can get all the guys to fall in love with playing defense for the entire 40, we could probably do something this year.
Coach, you mentioned Mo Diabate quite a bit. Just where have you seen him improve over the course of the season and be able to produce like he did tonight?
I mean, Mo's always been tough. Like the issue with Mo is he came here and had to have surgery, so he missed the entire summer and really didn't get to play any live stuff till almost right before our first game. So he missed the summer to fall. He's now just getting comfortable with how we want him to play, and we kind of had to figure out how maybe we want him to play. He's tough enough. He can be like a small ball 5. I mean, Draymond Green played small ball 5 for the Warriors. They won a few championships with him doing it. He's similar size to Draymond. We actually showed him a lot of Draymond clips. How do you, and Draymond's an okay shooter, but, Mo Diabate can make a 3, but he's much better handling it, getting to the rim, getting his teammates open. So, we've had to kind of teach him how to play in our 5-out offense without being a great shooter. How do you get your teammates open? How do you find angles to get to the rim? How do you, if you put him out there with Grant at the 5 and Grant can shoot and space the other team's 5, or if the 5 ends up on him, he can drive the 5. So he's gotten more comfortable in our offense. He's always been a tough guy. Even from the minute he stepped into practice live stuff, I mean, nobody really wants to guard him because he's going to come downhill and you're going to take a shoulder through your chin. Like he plays with some force and some physicality, and he rebounds hard. So we needed a little of that. So when he was able to get comfortable enough, we could put him in more. I thought it made us tougher. He got in tonight, had a tough, second chance point. He got the old board, made a tough play in the first half. Like that's what he does.
That sequence towards the end of the first half when Rylan shot the 3 straight threes and Mo and Jaren got the offensive boards, is that sequence kind of like a dream sequence for you of what blue-collar basketball is all about?
Yeah, it was. I got goosebumps thinking about that as you brought it up. I was thinking about it when I was talking about Diabate, and Jaren, too. Jaren's come a long ways with how tough he's playing. He's always had some toughness to him, but he's doing it on a consistent basis now instead of picking and choosing when he's going to play tough. So, Rylan, give him 3 chances. He's probably going to make 1. He's better than a 33% shooter. So, yeah, I was fired up for that sequence. That exactly how we want to play. Like, we only shot 31% from 3. That's not – we're closer to a 40% shooting team. But, second chance points, we had 19. We got 3 of them on that play. I thought that was huge.
Coach, this was Jaren's first time scoring double digits in a conference game. If he starts coming alive as a scorer, what does that do for this team down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, that allows us to play a little bit bigger. You know, we kind of put the 4 guards in for offense, but if you got a 6'10" guy at the 4 shooting 4-6 from 3, you can play bigger, rebound better, have some size on defense, and play him a lot more next to Grant at the 5. So, you know, I thought Shooty could even play some 5. He's getting tougher in there and can guard. I mean, if you got him making 3s like he is, and traditional 5s are having to try to guard him on the offensive end, I mean, he can help us a lot. He's grown up a lot. Like I said, he's playing really hard. Shoot, I'm looking, he led us in plus minus. In 22 and a half minutes, we were plus 29 with him in the game. So he's come a long ways. He's starting to really show what we thought he could be for us.
When the bigs get into foul trouble, how important is it for guards like Aaron to step up and crash the boards?
Yeah, huge. I mean, even with playing 4 guards, I mean, we were trying to get Aaron a double. You know, it's his birthday today. So we triple-double birthday is what we were trying to preach to him. We didn't make enough shots for him to get enough assists, but, you know, he had 15, 8, and 3. I mean, it's more than a solid game on his birthday. But, you know, we need him to rebound well. Sears is more than capable of having double-digit rebounds. He's had that multiple times here. We need Aaron, Sears, Reitzel, all of them need to get in and rebound. You know, shoot, Sam Walters ended up with 7 rebounds and playing 20 minutes. You know, we need more of that from him at 6'9". So we need everybody to step up and help rebound. When you do that, you can out-rebound a pretty tough team by 11 like we did tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned it already, but didn't shoot particularly well from 3. Still scored almost 100. Still won by 30. Where did you think most of the success was coming from on the offensive end?
Our points off turnovers were a lot bigger than they've been most of the year. I thought we played harder on D, forced more turnovers. We're trying to do that. We don't have the rim protector we had last year, so we got to do things a little differently on defense. We've been trying to get more aggressive, force more turnovers, score off those turnovers. You know, we scored 27. I don't know if that's a season high off points off turnovers, but my guess would be it probably would be. So I thought that's where some of them came from. You know, we didn't make a ton of 3s. I mean, we made 15. We took a lot. We didn't shoot a high percentage. 15 is still a lot to make, but we didn't shoot a high percentage. But, you know, the offensive rebounds, we had 20 boards. I mean, we shot 83 field goals. They only shot 55. Now, part of that is they lived at the free throw line, but, you know, we did get almost 30 more field goals than them. So if you get 30 more, you don't have to shoot a real high percentage to almost score 100. So 83 field goals, a lot of field goals. So turnovers, offensive rebounds, I thought our guys, both of those things are measured off effort. I thought our effort was pretty good tonight. Thanks, guys. What did you say? Yeah, we always have the freshmen, you know, like the rookies sing happy birthday. Really bad. They're not very good singers, but it's good for them. Sound about like me if I had to sing it. So